Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and we're back in the shave den, and it's time for another shave. What are we on, Thursday already? Holy crap. This is my first, I would call it real official day of my vacation. Actually, I worked Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday, was pretty hectic, so I didn't really get a chance to start vacation, but today I did. So I didn't know vacationing could be so tiring. But I've got in this shave video some items that I had received in a mail call and that I had picked up at West Coast Shaving last Saturday. So I don't know if you saw my previous shaving video. I had actually got a text message from Abraham at West Coast Shaving, and Mantic59 was in town doing some business with the Creme Shave Company. And he was going to be out West Coast Shaving. So I think it was Wednesday they asked me if I wanted to go and meet him and, say hello. And I said, sure. And I got there, and I don't know if you've ever been to West Coast Shaving, but I'll give you a quick look in a few minutes and kind of all the products that they have. So I ended up buying some products, getting some products, and I actually met Mantic59, the Sharpologist, and he did about a 30-minute interview with me for his channel. And when I was listening to it back, I'm talking to you real slow, but had to speak up a little bit. I noticed I was talking a little bit fast. So you might notice that in that video. But we did about a 30-minute interview, and it was really nice to meet him. And it was great to see, there was probably about 10, maybe 15 people out there because it was so short notice. I know Doug Smythe had asked about the meetup the day after it happened, and I guess he's in town this weekend, but he was saying, what meetup? I didn't know. And usually I see him at a lot of these get-togethers, but it was a very impromptu thing. But anyway, I picked up, I picked up some items, and I got a mail call for some items. So what you can do in that store is go around and smell everything. And this I've never tried before, but it smelled really good. Very strong peppermint, Taylor of Old Bond Street. So I picked that up. They had new brush line coming out at West Coast Shaving, both synthetic and Silvertip. So I ended up, don't tell my daughter, I got a Silvertip Badger, black and gray. It's got their coin in there now, and it is just smells good, looks awesome, and I'll be trying this out for the first time today. In fact, I'm going to put it, as we are talking, into the crystal skull. We've got some hot water in there. That last shave I did, I was using a shave gel that you're not supposed to use a brush with, but I tried. I mean, it worked. It was a great shave, very smooth, but it did not lather worth a darn. And I'm going to be using the 4.5 inch. A lot of people have asked, what size Captain's Choice bowl is that? Because they have a large and a small, and this is, I guess, considered the small 4.5 inch bowl. And another, to answer a couple of questions, they were saying, is there a modern razor that's very mild and kind of like a Tech? And yes, there is one. And I'm going to use it today. It's from Global Shave Club. My friend Sheldon had sent me one of these, maybe last year, and I use this quite a lot. It's such a sturdy razor that you can drop it and nothing happens. It's such a good, mild razor, and I never have any problems with it. So it's a 3-piece Tech, and it's modeled after the old British Tech razor. Just looks fantastic. It's really reasonably priced. I want to say it's like $9.99, but check out, I'll have in the links to this video, West Coast Shaving's link and Global Shave Club's link, so check it out. And then you probably heard me mention, Floyd is a really good aftershave, and they have this still. In fact, they had this at the West Coast Shaving, and then they had no Floyd Blue. They discontinued it. But my friend James Bear, he sent this out to me, Epsilon Blue. And this is doggone spot on to the discontinued Floyd Blue. So thanks, James. And, oh man, we're going to be using that today. I've had a few mail calls. I was looking at Mantic's 59's YouTube page, and he had some cool razors that he has in some of his promos. And I thought, bad influence for me to see that stuff, because then I have to buy them. I went on eBay. He had the Golden 500, and this is the Hydro Magic 500 injector razor from the 60s. So in the future, I'm going to be doing a shave with this. And I had got that President razor, and I forget who it was. One of you gents said, "Oh man, I love my President, and I really love my Milord razor." So eBay again, gents. I picked up a Milord razor in the case. It's really a nice vintage Gillette. I'll be using that in the future. All right, and for the blades today, someone had said, "Can you try them?" I've never tried them. Hopefully they don't gouge me today or we'll abort the mission. But Super Maxes are really good blades, but this is the Diamond Edge. So we will load this up today. Let me do a break point right here in case I goof something and I need an edit. All right, let's open this up. Opening up these blades right here. They didn't have these at West Coast Shaving. I had to order these off eBay, and they came from India. And for best results, use Super Max shaving foam. Well, I won't be using that today, but I didn't know they had Super Max shaving foam out there. Whew, whew, whew. Get to go golfing tomorrow for the first time in maybe 8 months. So it could be a total tragedy. Hopefully it's not. And while I'm loading this up, here are some scenes of what West Coast Shaving looks like and a tidbit of the interview I did with Mantic 59. So here you go. Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and we're on a road trip. We're heading down to West Coast Shaving, and it's going to be a mini meetup, but I understand Mark, the Sharpologist, you might know him on YouTube as Mantic 59, is going to be there, and the good folks at the West Coast Shaving asked if I wouldn't mind stopping by and saying hello and checking out their new inventory for Christmas. And boy, hopefully I don't do too much damage there on the credit card, but we will see. So stay tuned, and we're on the road right now, and we're heading out there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Lubrication strip.
It was good though.
Sterling Texas on Fire was the one Sterling had for the longest time.
Sterling is good, man.
Really good.
It's a solid bake
for the price and all that.
Price and stuff. It's got good base bill. It's got good texture, dense lather.
Good.
That modic is actually really good. Smells like almost like a cigarette or something.
Connecticut Shade, that's one of my favorite by Katie's homes. It's the pipey tobacco.
Have you smelled pipe smoke out of this one? Dude, that's the bomb.
Yeah. I think they still have those, but look here. They did.
High jump 47. Okay.
High jump are low. It's just subtle.
It smells like this one.
Which one?
Oubliette.
No, it's different.
This one's a little less. Yeah, you're right. It's a little more subtle. Yeah. You're inaccurate. Okay.
Can you just please stop?
Stop describing scents. In fact, I might be kicked off the video series for that. Here we go. This one's a little more musky.
Yeah, so these are ours. We're enthusiasts, so we kind of help with. We're always so the great thing about that,
it's good, right?
Because of all of our knowledge.
Hi, Magic 59 here, and I'm here with another YouTube video shaver, Kensurfs. And I thought we'd get together and have a little chat and show everybody what's going on here at West Coast Shaving today, where we just ended up kind of meeting up together.
All right. I have not seen the full video yet, but I believe it's done and almost ready to go onto his page. So I'd be curious to see how that full interview turned out. All right. Well, the blade lines up very nice in this razor. It just, like I said, it just looks really cool. You've seen me, I use Techs, vintage Techs, but this is just a modern one. And it just, can't go wrong. All right. I'm gonna scoop some of this cream out, and it's very soft. If you've used Taylor of Old Bond Street, you know what I mean. It's very soft. Put it right into here. In fact, it's all over my fingers now. Got some damn hot water going. All right. So my vacation really started today because every 3 months I have to go to, I've had kidney issues. I used to be a heavy drinker. I used to go to the Yard House. I don't know if you ever heard of the Yard House. And they have a yard of beer. And I didn't really start drinking until 99 after my father died. And boy, every Thursday night before my Friday off, I'd go with the guys from work. And we would drink quite a bit. We would start at 5 p.m. and, go till midnight. A lot of taxi rides home. But of all things, I started to get kidney issues. Can you imagine? I'm allergic to alcohol. My dad was a drinker. I mean, a power drinker. And my mom never really drank. So somehow I get this ailment, nephrotic syndrome it's called, where your kidneys swell up and they get irritated with alcohol. I had to give up alcohol. And I love beer. So a lot of you are saying, hey man, you're going out to drink tonight? Man, I go, I have the stupid Diet Coke. But, so I went yesterday to the doctor, and I'm always nervous when I go, I tell you, because you never know what's going to happen. If it flares up, you got to go on steroids and medicine, and steroids, prednisone knocks you for a loop if you've never taken that. But he said, best he's seen, 207 pounds, good. I need to get to 200, 7 to go. And I got such a good clean bill of health. I don't have to see him for 6 months. So I'm going out to a Mexican restaurant tonight, and I'm going to eat like a pig. So my vacation started today. Right. Let's see how thirsty this bad boy is. I left too much water in it. Too much water. But it smells like peppermint really good right now. Look at that. Really good. Let me wet my face. And they caught that crap early with me. If it would have got too bad, that kidney issue, you never know. So, great news. I'm very, very, very happy. So that's why I encourage you guys, if you get a chance, go to the doctors, catch stuff early. This, I'm gonna thicken it up just a bit. First time using that brush. Damn. How's that lather compared to the one I did last time? I see a lot of entries on my 8,000 subscriber giveaway that's going on right now. I didn't advertise that on Instagram or Twitter or anything. Just for you YouTubers. Oh man, that smells good. That brush, I could paint the fence with this brush. Whew. All right, let's try this blade out. So far, so good, right? finally got my, I'd opened up a lot of boxes and I finally got my knife back, my 710 Benchmade from the gentleman who was doing a review on it. I haven't watched all of the review yet, but I have to see how he did. Turning it. This razor is just a champ. It works great. I was on their webpage and they've got Global Shave Club's got a lot of new razors. So I'm gonna have to do a little more research over this holiday. Damn. Well, it's Christmas, right? Peppermint. Very strong. Never seen that scent before. They still had a lot of grapefruit. Somebody said they discontinued it, but Let's Go Shaving still had a lot, so. All right. I guess the benefit to a new tech razor versus the old vintage Gillettes, and the old vintage Gillettes hold up, but it depends, right, on how abused they were. Because, oops, got a little nick, son of a gun, in my favorite spot. All right, blade. I'll remember that. Ooh, 2 nicks. Look at that. Wow, so this blade's not for me, gents. Next time I'll use my favorite Wilkinson sword blade in there. Yeah, not for me. Diamond edge, but so no offense. That means it's going to be a time for the Allen block today. I had a few days growth on it and got it right there for just such an emergency. Let's wet this with some cold water. Closes up the pores pretty good. Now, in all fairness, a lot of blades cut my neck right there. But rarely, surprisingly, the feathers haven't. And the Wilkinson sword Gillettes don't. And again, somebody was saying, hey, I'm using was it the Edwin Yeager 89, and I'm using an Astra blade and it's cutting me. And every body is different. Just because a blade works for me does not necessarily mean it will work for you. But, like some of you guys, man, overnight you got a beard. My hair grows very slowly. All right, I've cleaned it up. It's good to have this stuff on hand. All right, but once you find your correct blade razor combo, you're in business. Thanks again, James. Oh. Whoa, 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 what a good burn. Oh, what a good smell. Damn, very good. All right, everybody. Hopefully I'll get one more shave in before this Sunday, the end of the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. That'll be ending on Sunday. I'll try to get one more in. Till next time, happy holidays, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Good night.